Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this?
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shot could... Decent chance! Fantastic from Nkunku! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Ricci, and it's Hullet. Now it's Bergkamp. Van Basten. Loftus-Cheek. Modric. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's beautifully weighted. Goes to finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Floated through. Van Basten picks it up out wide.
He's having a shot!
Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good...
And the shot! Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's picked his way through. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan are looking to break at pace. Di Marco. Rovella. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bullet. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
He's had a shot!
Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Bullet. Threads one in. It's just beyond his reach. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Loftus-Cheek. Van Basten providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sneijder certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's beaten the last man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're off again. Bergkamp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? Now, can they get him away?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Now it's DiMarco. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Long ball upfield.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
What a delightful ball. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Loftus-Cheek.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Sneijder.
Pretty robust defending.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in it.
Can he finish? It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it? Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Sneijder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sneijder goes short. Sneijder with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bergkamp. Lovely, now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. And he's being shifted off it. Pullet receives it in a wide position. A header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Van Basten is flagged offside.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he thumps it clear. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Looking for options for movement. Sneijder unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Loftus-Cheek. Bergkamp in acres of space out wide. And again! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Time added on 4 minutes. Fofana looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Bergkamp. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's in on goal. Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's not an especially good pass, that. Alessandro Costacurta, he Doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is...
And Martinez!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martinez! Chance! Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Martinez. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Ah, he's had it taken off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider. Loftus-Cheek. Looking to play him in. And it's Schneider. Schneider! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Pings in across. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Barella.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pullet. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Martinez. Tomori calmly anticipates. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Shot could be on. Has a look and place it forward. Barella. And here's Bergkamp. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out wide. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
And a chance!
Loftus-Cheek. It's Bergkamp. Loftus-Cheek. The ball has bounced loose now. Bergkamp. Milan looking to pass their way through. Pullet in acres of space out wide. Pullet.
Schneider!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught this time, surely! And he's heaved it away. Schneider. Schneider gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Hernandez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ricci proves too strong. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Martinez picks it up out wide. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ricci. And it's Schneider. Great vision. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. And here's Bergkamp. Can he get on the end of this? It's a goal kick. And the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And that has been clubbed away. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is a little undercooked. Pull it. Loftus-Cheek. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and reclaimed it in a trice. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Looking for the run. Filippo Inzaghi. That is good alertness. Bastoni. Loftus-Cheek running with the ball. Barella with the slide tackle there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A probing pass, but that has not gone well. Out to the right. Hernandez cuts out the pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Kvaratskhelia. Played out to the left flank, drives it in. Tries to get it clear. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. De Vrij kept his eye on it, and he's there. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Stefan De Vrij. And it's Lobotka. And back to the goalkeeper. Schneider. Now Ritchie. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And this is Bergkamp. Filippo Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Inzaghi. And that's a... Barella! Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Van Basten. That ball looks a good one.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, super find. Pullet has been caught there, it's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ricci is onto this. Kvaratskhelia absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get it through? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that's been drilled in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And the keeper's got it again. The final 5 minutes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Costa Curta. It's Lobotka.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that puck. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Viene sostituito con
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that was nowhere near his best. Over to the left, and the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia is wide, and look, up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Tura. Oh, terrible pass. Threads one in. He has a look out. Big chance! Hernandez with the clearance. Locatelli. Kvaratskhelia, who does have an assist to his name. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Ricci driving forward, and it's Ricci. Costa Curta. Locatelli. Hernandez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here it is, crossed in. Minha claims it without any. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3, numero 7.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Il numero 15.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Modric. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Quality ball. Loftus-Cheek. Locatelli. Lookman. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta. Lookman. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hernandez with the delivery. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23, numero 14.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And here's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Shoots! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Van Basten, looking for the run. Crunching tackle. Çalhanoğlu gets rid without sophistication. And here's Bergkamp. Pull it. Cross, a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception. It's very impressive.
Real chance! Goal, Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
De Bruyne! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's a decent clearance. Loftus-Cheek. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. He gets big. Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Big chance! Off the post! It's been shipped out wide. Now it's Thuram. And here's De Bruyne. Defending of the desperate variety. That looks a good ball through. Pull it. Oh, that was vital. Spread out to the left. De Bruyne. He's picked it. And a chance! Oh, it's coming in, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Schneider. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Ribery. Ribery. And De Bruyne! Oh, he's been... And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's the clearance. Bergkamp. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.